Last weekend saw the Air Max Day celebrations kick off with a bang in Dublin, Ireland. The Sean Wotherspoon designed Air Max 197s are one of the most sought after shoes of the year. And as always with a release like this, supply will never meet the demand. Nowhere on Dublin's Ainger Street is one of 3 stockists in the Irish capital, and I hit them up to see what level of hype was rife amongst Irish sneakerheads.
This is arguably the biggest launch of the year. In your opinion, do you think so?
Yeah, it's a little bit scary. I mean, worldwide to have big things is crazy, but this is definitely the biggest Ireland has seen. I have never seen queues like this. It's way down the street.
In comparison to other hyped launches you've had, like, how has the interest been? How many emails and phone calls have you had to
I've
do?
lost track. Like every single day. We're 24/7, we're never off, unfortunately. But because of that, it's literally we wake up every day to another 100 messages on Instagram or emails worldwide, everything. So, yeah.
Obviously, I know you're not giving out the stock level or numbers. That's one of the most kind of closely guarded questions.
Yeah.
How limited is this release overall?
It's a lot more limited than people think. For some reason, as with loads of things, rumors float around the internet. There's crazy numbers going around. They aren't true. They definitely aren't. We're not allowed to say numbers, but they're definitely not true.
Clearly you're a fan of the shoes yourself, you're wearing a pair.
Absolutely.
I believe you had to get special permission from Nike.
Yes, they've let us wear them just for this, and then we have to take them off and leave them here again till they launch tomorrow. Which I'll be cradling them very closely after that.
You're doing something different this time in terms of a launch. It's not first come, first served, even though there is a queue.
Yeah.
Talk me through what you're doing.
Basically, we like to do raffles. We like to keep things fair. With this, we didn't have time. We've just been so swamped, and we decided the only way we could do it is queue. We don't like queues. I don't think they're fair. I don't think it's nice. The people who want to get sneakers, it's not nice. Resellers don't mind waiting, but everybody else does. So we decided to keep it under wraps, but we plan to give out raffle tickets. We're doing an old school paper raffle. It's the only way we can do it. So yeah, it's interesting. We're hoping it goes reasonably well. I'm afraid I might go out there with the raffle tickets and get mauled. But yeah, it's a change for us. We like to do things differently, and every drop we've changed. So yeah.
There's also a certain policy when people come to collect their shoes. What's that?
Yeah,
policy?
so with that, to push out away from the resellers, you've got to wear them. We will protect them. They'll be sprayed and protected the same as we do our own, but you've got to wear them. So there will be probably people here that are picking up a pair for somebody else, for a partner or somebody that can't make it. They have to buy them in that person's name, and that's the person who has to collect them. You've got to wear them out of the shop.
Christine, tell me about the story behind the shoe. What's the actual hype all about?
Well, so obviously Nike did a vote forward competition around Air Max Day. Air Max Day is Nike's biggest day of the year. They decided to let, I think it was 12 different creatives at the start to all design a shoe, which were voted for worldwide. They've now been, that was obviously picked, that was a year ago for Air Max Day last year. They were picked and Sean Wotherspoon was the winner, all different ones. His whole concept with it was that because he runs vintage stores, he wanted a shoe that would, encapsulate that and just, it shreds basically, the whole idea. Particularly the baby blue, that he picked that because that material they've chosen will shred better than some of the others they had for different tones. Which is super cool. It's just really good. I actually can't wait for mine to get wrecked to see how that goes the way he's planned it. I'm gonna wear them a lot. But no, I'm a big fan of hybrids. I have a couple of different variations of hybrids, particularly the last 97 hybrid with the Air Max Plus. These are much more comfortable. And there's lots of hybrids to come too, so that's going to be a big feature through Nike for quite some time. So, yeah.
Speaking of future releases and stuff, is this something we can expect to see at Nowhere?
Yeah, we basically have a lot. We have a lot up our sleeve, and Nike are very much so behind us. Not just Nike, all of our brands are. Obviously, it's all about them right now. But yeah, they're all really pushing, giving us stuff that we never dreamt of. Like, we couldn't even have thought about this. Like,
there's kids in school uniforms outside. Has your store gotten to the level yet that you've got kids coming in with their mothers
We have had that. We have had that. We've had mothers coming in with previous raffles and stuff where they're paying for their kids as a Christmas present and all this kind of thing. We've had kids coming in their uniform piling out €5 for 400 quid sneakers. It's crazy. Like, I kind of feel guilty when this is happening because I'm like, save your money for things, I don't know, books, you're in school. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really nice to see that it's grown like that here and that everyone's into it. Everybody needs sneakers now.